Hello, welcome to week 4. Okay, this week we are starting our focus on self-touch. And we're starting with the hands. So let's begin. There's a couple of movements that you can just try it now. Like I've got sort of whatever they're called, double jointed hand fingers, so they may not bend up like that. But we're going to go for a sort of slightly squidgy. So the thumb's going to go in and the hands are going to squidge, like squidge, squidge, squidge. There's also another move which is like a pincer, like that. And then there's like a little caterpillar, as if you're going doop, 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 along the side of the skin or wherever we're working with. So we're going to start with one arm first. Okay. Inside of the lower arm, you've got the bone, and then you've got like a little dip. So when you put your thumb slightly in the dip, and obviously you can choose how hard or not hard you're going to do this to yourself, or somebody else for that matter. Always check to make sure that it's the right level of pressure. On the other side, I've got my fingers directly opposite, squidging in, and I like a firm touch on this area. So I'm going to press a little bit hard, and I'm going to squidge in and roll the fingers as I go. Diddle-a-dum, diddle-a-dum. Can be a little bit tender here for some people. I'm not going to do that a couple of times, so always do the same thing a few times. I may not show everything on the demo a few times. Okay. And then off we go again. Whilst you're doing this, you can be sat and relaxing your spine. Oh yeah, so you might get a good little knobbly bit there that feels a bit sore. That's right at the point where the muscle joins the bone. It's quite nice just to give it a little circle round. It's lovely. Okay, one more down. Okay, da, da, da. So that's that bit. The next bit I like to do is slightly further round. So I like to go sort of into the next little gap. So you've got bone, gap, tendon, gap. Okay, then you can either do this if your hands are big enough, like that, squidging round, or if they're not big enough, you can take it the other way. I quite like to take it the other way. So in this movement, I'm going thumbs in the gap, fingers, and I'm pulling them back towards the thumb. So this is like a rolling. Yeah. And again, so I'm going in and rolling my fingers back, just like that. Good. All right, I'm going to shake it out. Next, we go for the carpals. So you can take a thumb or a finger or whatever and just go round the carpal. Obviously, this is a really nice thing to do. I'm having to hold my arm up to show you, but it's really nice for you to do this with your hands on like a squidgy cushion or a nice surface, and your shoulders are super relaxed, okay? So you're going to go round the carpal. You can go in as much as you want. You can apply a little pressure around the bone if you want, or you can just put some hand cream on and just whiz round like that. Yeah, and the thumb here, it's just a little bit of pressure on there. And if you want, you can do a little in and move to the side, like you're just pulling it back. So circles and in and pull. Do it on the other side. Circles. Now if you want the in and pull here, you're going to have to do it with this hand. Sorry, the same hand with the fingers on the inside. Right, so we're going to go around the other carpal. It's rather nice, isn't it? And remember to breathe deep into your tummy. Relax, release. Good. When you've had enough of that, I like to give myself a little squidge down there. This is a big pad muscle, and it feels great when you get hold of it between your thumb and your forefinger, and you go like almost like you're just stretching it out. Yeah. So you give it a squidge initially and then pull out. Squidge and pull, squidge and pull. Oh dear. All And you can take that all the way up the side of the finger, and then you can take the finger in the hand, in the fingers there, and just wiggle, do the wiggle, and pull at the top. So down to the bottom, don't pull so hard, wiggle, 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 boom. Amazing. Do the same on the other fingers, but we're going to go through, we're going to now go just up through the gap between the metacarpals. Okay, so we're going to go, there's a little gap, you'll feel the bones, there's one, there's the other, I'm not going to go in the middle. So I'm going to do the same thing, thumb's going to put a bit of pressure on the inside of the palm, and fingers are going to gently feel through the top of the squidgy bit. And then when I get to this point, in between the fingers, I'm just going to apply a little pressure, both sides. 1, 2, 3, release. Then I'm going to take the fourth finger, so in this case, my ring finger. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go wiggle, 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 pop, like that. Wiggle, 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 and off. Like that. You can do that 2, 3, 4 times if you like it a lot. Okay, same again. So the thumb now is going to go up this middle line. Fingers are going to go in between the metacarpals, and there's a lovely squidgy moment, and then you get to this point in between, almost just above the knuckles, just before in the squidgy fleshy bit there. You pressure. Apply a bit of pressure as much as you like. It can be quite tender. 1, 2, 3, release. Shake it out. Then do the middle finger. Excuse me, I'm not being rude. Okay, you're going to go wiggle, 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 wiggle. Boop. Of course, you can do that as many times as you like. Then we're going to do this last one for the fingers here. So you're going to find that point in between the bones, and on the inside the thumb's going to go up here. So you're going to go squidgy, squidge, 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 and then when you get to the point, you can do that as much as you like as well. I mean, just showing you some moves. And then you're going to go here, you're going to just apply a bit of pressure. You can either do it with your hand in this position or this position. Apply a bit of pressure just above the knuckles, thumb on the inside. 1, you can even go around in small circles if you like. 2, 3, release. Shake it out. And then the last one, wiggle, wiggle, like you're pulling something out. Wiggle, wiggle, boop. But not so hard that you actually do pull your finger out. Wiggle, 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 boop. Okay, then we come to the beast. Huge muscle, and a lot of relief can come from here. Especially this is attached up to the jaw, in the back of the head. So this can often help with the eyes, migraines, headaches, jaw ache, jaw tension. So be careful, because this can make you feel a little bit sick if you go in guns a-blazing, like full power. So you're just going to take, again, the thumb up the inside here, and the palm, the fingers are going to go just around the big fleshy muscle to start with. And you're going to put in, and like you're going do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Okay, so you're putting a tiny bit of pressure in both sides. Another way of doing this is to go around in circles. This doesn't work so well for me, but some people really like it. On the other side, the thumb can be going around in circles. Now this does work well, this side. Now there's like a sort of V section here, and you definitely want to get into the sides of the V, and oof, up this side and up this side. And then in that fleshy bit in the middle, put your thumb in and put your second finger in and just hold. 1, 2, 3, release. And you can massage that area as much as you like. Another one is where you pull this away. So you can literally just almost grab the side and pull it away. Again, you do the same over here. So you can just take the hand and give it a stretch, or as we did at the beginning, you can grab it and almost like you're trying to turn it inside out. Do the same on this side. Pull the muscle down and across. Like that. Good. And the last thing we're going to do here is the wiggle, 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 release. Wiggle, 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 pop. Okay. And then place your hand on the table and notice the difference between the one you have massaged and the one you haven't. How does your body feel on that side? How does your body feel on the other side? What's your jaw feeling like? What are your eyes feeling like? Tummy? Feet? And then repeat, but on the other hand. I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.